Welcome to the Nyeri National Polytechnic Dairy Processing Plant. Basically here we make 4 types of products. We make yogurt, mozzarella cheese, butter, and fresh pasteurized milk. So this is our milk reception area. This is where we receive our milk from the farmers or from the suppliers. And basically what happens here is we do some checkup on the quality of the milk that we are collecting. So when the milk comes in, the first thing you do is you check on the organoleptic test, whereby we check on the color of the milk, whether the milk has other foreign residues. We also check the odor of the milk to ensure the milk is not fermented. After that, there are other rapid tests that are carried out in the reception area. Such tests include the lactometer test to check on the density of milk to ensure the milk has no added water. We also check on the alcohol test, which checks on the protein stability of milk. We also check on the peroxide test, which ensures we don't receive milk which has added preservatives such as hydrogen peroxide. We have other tests such as starch test to ensure that the milk doesn't have added solids. After you ensure your milk has passed all the quality test, we receive our milk. Basically what we do is this is called a tipping platform. This helps in easier or making the work of lifting the cans easier, whereby you just place your can on the tipping platform and then you dump on the dump tank, which is mounted on a weighing scale, which in turn measures the volume of the milk or the weight of the milk that you collected. So this is what we call tipping of milk. So this signifies the work of lifting the can. And as we have said, the milk is poured into the dump tank, which is mounted on a weighing scale to measure the amount of volume of the milk that was collected. After that, you transfer your milk into the processing area or into a ready chilling tank if you want to store your milk in the reception area. So this is the production area. Basically after successful collection of milk from the reception, we pump our milk through priming pumps and priming pipes into the pasteurization vat. In here, this is where we undertake our pasteurization. And if, depending on the product you want to make, this vat also is a role as a yogurt incubator. So if you want to make yogurt, you also use the same vat to make and incubate your yogurt. If the milk is meant for fresh milk pasteurization, we pump our milk into the production media chilling tank or the fill pack, which we use to pack our milk pouches. The introduction of milk, we switch on the machine, and then it has various programs. So in this case, we want to do pasteurization. So you click on the pasteurization and then you set. Here we do our pasteurization at 80 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Is on, we always ensure that our stir is on to make sure that there is even distribution of heat inside the vat and also to prevent the milk from burning. We cool our milk, ready for transportation to the next processing procedure. This is called a semi-automatic yogurt feeding machine. We use it to package our already fermented yogurt. So what you do is you introduce your yogurt into the machine bowl, and then you place a cap, the rotating this cap, and once you rotate, the yogurt first goes through the yogurt filling element, and then the second operator places a foil. The foil plus the yogurt inside the cap goes through the heating element, and once it goes through the heating element, the yogurt is sealed. and ready for dispatch to our shops upon approval from the quality assessment plans.
I'll take you through this Josephine machine. It's used for packaging pasteurized milk. After pasteurization, the milk is pumped directly to this machine. Depending on the amount of volume you want to pack. Okay, if it's 200 of it, in this case we are going to pack 500 ml. So you place there.
Basically, this is a butter churner. You use it for butter making. So what you do is you introduce your cream into the machine. The machine churns the cream, separates the buttermilk from the butter grains, and as the progress goes on, the machine works on the butter grains to convert them to the butter. And after successful separation, you bring the buttermilk through the release tap, the waste up, and correct the buttermilk for either additional value like production of low butter fat yogurt, or maybe to ensure proper disposal of the butter fat. After the successful separation, you correct your butter from the machine, and then you package into the desired containers in terms of weight. So basically, this is called a pneumatic drain press. We use this equipment to press our cheese. We press our cheese for two various reasons. Number one is to reduce the moisture content of cheese, depending on the type of cheese you want to make. Number two is to prevent the production of grainy cheese. So basically, you put your cheese in what we call a cheese mold. It looks like this, which is micro-perforated to allow the release of whey milk. And then you use the equipment to press. The equipment uses pressure. And after pressing, your whey milk pours into the correction tank. And then you can collect your whey milk through the release tap. Number one, to ensure proper disposal of the waste material, which is the whey milk. And then you have your cheese, which in turn, depending on the type of cheese you want to make, you can either ferment it further or package it as fresh cheese. So after the successful production of cheese, either from the fermentation area or have fresh cheese, this is why we do the cutting and the weight, depending on the weight you want to. But basically, I'm cutting to the desirable shapes. In our case, we have, for instance, a cheese ball. So you package, and then you transfer the cheese. Transfer the cheese into what we call a vacuum sealer. So basically what happens here, this vacuum sealer, first of all, place two words. Number one, it seals, and then it ensures that all the air inside the package is removed. So basically you place your cheese on the machine, and turn it. After successful sealing, the cheese is ready. It is sealed, and now the air inside the package is removed. So the cheese is now ready for deployment or dispatch to the shops after successful quality analysis in analysis labs.